Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. A handful of cool things come out today on Blu-ray and DVD, which I'm kind of interested in, like Joy just came out on Blu-ray and DVD today. Also, The Fifth Wave hit Blu-ray today also, which I'll have a review of this at the end of this video here, so stay tuned for that. This is a new one from Sony right here. And also, Mad About You, the complete series hit DVD today, which I'm totally interested in because I used to love watching that show all the time. But guys, I also got a big old box in the mail yesterday. Check this out right here on my bed. Look at this bad boy. Look at this. What could be up in there? You know, I'm gonna unbox that thing at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that, because who knows what the hell is up in there, but I'm gonna unbox that for you guys. But guys, let's get up out of here, head on out, hit some thrift stores, hit Best Buy, let's go, let's do it. It's time to go hoarding crazy. Alright everyone, I'm at my first location of the day, Goodwill. Let's head on in and see if they have anything cool. The rack of doom. All the DVDs and video games you can find. Hopefully we find something cool up in here. Haven't been in here since the last time I came in here with Fluffy. They have some Robot Chicken, Star Wars DVD right here. Never got into Robot Chicken, but I'm just trying to see if I find anything interesting, because like this right here, the director series, if you've never seen those, these are very interesting about, like, you know, each DVD focuses on a certain director, like Joel Schumacher. Like I have like 6 or 7, you know, of these DVDs in my collection. I think I have this one already. I don't know which ones I'm missing, but I'm just looking through here, see if I find, you know, anything cool or just like out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? But usually it's just the same generic kind of stuff, like the, you know, the Breakup or, you know, Mallrats, which I love. They have Rush Hour 2, which is the only Rush Hour movie in the whole franchise that has not been released on Blu-ray, at least in the, you know, the United States over here. Why the hell do the companies do that? Like, release all the other ones, but like certain, you know, volumes of some trilogies are not released and things. And guys, look at this right here. Buffy the complete 3rd season here on DVD. Look at this. Looks like a dog, like, bit the hell out of it and, like, just chewed the shit out of it or something. I bet you all the discs in there are all scratched up and everything. I already have the complete series, but, like, Jesus Christ. This definitely wasn't in the collector's house. Alright, everyone, out of Goodwill right there. Found 2 things up in there. Didn't expect to find anything in there today, to be honest. But I'm at my next location, which is Big Lots. Let's go on in and see if they have anything cool. I haven't been in Big Lots for a while, so I don't know if they changed anything out recently or not, because sometimes it's the same old movies here, you know, week in and week out. So let's see if they have anything different. Well guys, it looks like there's really nothing new, nothing really different, all the same old kind of stuff, you know, from weeks before, the same old kind of, you know, $3 Blu-rays that they had here. They didn't bring anything new, you know, recently in here. God damn it. Like, you can even tell, like, some of the sections are kind of like, you know, dissipated, like people bought the stuff. They need to, like, you know, bring some more, you know, like new stuff in here so people can, you know, go crazy hoarding over. Well guys, Big Lots was a bust today, but at my next location, Valley of the Hope thrift store, let's head on in there and see if we find anything cool. Because I was here a couple days ago and I found a really cool VHS, which I'll show you guys at the end of this video. But let's head on in and see if they have anything different. Alright guys, just got inside right here and this place is on and popping right now. There's a lot of like DVDs and different things over here and video games in this little, you know, container over here, which I don't really care about the games. I'm all about the movies and things. So I'm gonna hunt through this, you know, satchel of, you know, DVDs and Blu-rays and see what I find. Night at the Roxbury right here, the special edition DVD. Always loved this movie, man. I remember when the VHS came out, it had like a real sparkly cover to it. And I also see this one right here. You don't really see too often, is I Am Sam. I really wish this movie would come to Blu-ray, man. This was just a really good movie with Dakota Fanning and Sean Penn with a really great performance here. Really love this film. I'm gonna hunt through here and see if I find anything else. But I see a bunch of copies of Jesus. There's like a lot of copies of Jesus. There's like a whole bunch of them up in this corner over here too. Let's check this out. This is out of the ordinary to see in a thrift store. Like a bunch of copies of Hellboy 2, the collector's set, here on DVD, $4.99. They have like 7 or 8 of them up over here. I mean, this movie wasn't the greatest. I really liked the first Hellboy a lot more than the second one. But if this was like a Blu-ray set, I would definitely grab one. But some of the boxes here are like kind of like beat up and things. But for $4.99, if you're a DVD collector still, it's a pretty decent deal. And guys, of course, I can't leave the store without taking a look at some of the VHS goodness that they have over here. You can always find some, like, you know, old Disney clamshells, like Oliver and Company, the old Robin Hood VHS right here. If I pull it out, it's probably all going to fall. But right here, with the original artwork that I remember as a kid right here. And guys, look at this. I found this VHS right here of a movie that I absolutely love, but I've never seen this cover before for it. It's a Mad World here on VHS. This is like a really Really cool looking cover, man. I'm so used to the regular one that's on the DVD and like now the Blu-ray, but this is a really cool cover for this thing. It's only 69 cents, but I would think this movie is just really long. I don't know why it's a one tape thing. I would think they would need like 2 VHSs for it. And I've been looking around in here for a few minutes now, and I don't see any copies of Titanic, unless I completely missed it. But they do have a Titanic something, the secrets of the Titanic here on VHS. So there's still Titanic, you know, in this thrift store, but just not that, you know, double pack one with Leonardo DiCaprio and stuff. But out of the thrift store now, over at the Beast, baby. Let's head on in there, yay, yay. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what Best Buy has this week. They still have, obviously, all the Star Wars ones up there. And one of the first things I saw when I came into Best Buy this week is they have like this display of all these Prince movies, like, you know, Cherry Moon right here. I don't think I've ever seen that. And this one right here, Prince Graffiti Bridge over here, like everything Prince, they have like a display of in the front of the store. But some of the other new stuff over here is The Choice that came out, the 5th Wave on 4K, Blu-ray and DVD. Of course, I'll be talking about the Blu-ray of this and at the end of this video here. And I'm not really seeing anything else otherwise. I think this one right here, Fastlane, I think that was last week when it comes to some of these other titles. But here's Joy, another title that came out today. I thought there was supposed to be a 4K version of this one, but I don't see it anywhere. Looking at the bargain bin rack that they usually have for like $9.99. They even have like, you know, the bargain bin Blu-rays for $5.99. It looks like they changed out some of the titles that they have in here. They added some like Bonanza things and Doctor Who titles. You know, Columbo is up in here now. You get Flight of the Conchords seasons, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which was been here, but they added like Key and Peele and like the new Carol Burnett original comedy specials over here. Some of the Blu-rays look kind of the same, but you gotta look on the end caps here because they are changing them out, it looks like, man. Come and check them out. But guys, I'm really like debating on getting this one right here, Joy on Blu-ray. It's a movie I really want to see, but like, do I want to plunk down, you know, the full price on this thing or not? But I heard nothing but good things about it, and even Jennifer Lawrence won, I believe, Best Actress for her role in this film. One out of Best Buy right now. I found one thing up in there, which I'll show you guys at the end. But I'm over here at Target now. Let's head on in and see what they got. Alright guys, let's take a look and see what Target has this week over here. They have the 5th Wave over here on Blu-ray and DVD. They also have the new Top Gun, what's called 30th Anniversary Edition Steelbook right there on Blu-ray, which I'll talk about in my next Blu-ray update this weekend. They also have The Choice over here. They have Joy on Blu-ray and DVD. I don't see the 4K version of it anywhere, but they also have Independence Day, the new 2-disc, you know, I believe it's an anniversary edition or something, the new 2-disc version of the film here on Blu-ray. I remember loving the hell out of this movie, man. I don't know what to think about the new one that's coming out. You know what I mean? Like, Will Smith ain't in it, so do I need to watch it? But they also have the new movie over here called Submerged, right over here. Yeah, guys, not really seeing much of anything else over here. Just some of those new release titles that you see over there. And of course, they still have the same old, you know, 450 titles over here. They didn't really change anything out. And some of the other different titles they have on sale are pretty much the same ones, you know, from previous weeks and things. But guys, let's get up on out of here, head on home, and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on. Also, show you guys what's in that big old box. Alright guys, I'm back home now from hoarding up, about to show you guys the loot I picked up today. The first 2 things I picked up were over at the Goodwill, the first place I stopped at today, and I got 2 seasons of a show for like $3.50 or something like that. And the first one up is Homeland, season 1 here on DVD. It was marked at 99 cents, but it was, I guess, the 99-cent stickers are 50% off, so I got this thing for 50 cents. There are some scratches on these discs, but if my mom can watch them once, you know, and get through it and like the show, that's all I got it for, is for my mom, because her and her TV show stuff. And this right here wasn't 50% off, but I picked up Survivor, the complete season, or whatever hell I don't even know how they do this, because it doesn't say season 1, season 2, it doesn't say anything like that on here. But I just got this one. It's $2.99, you know, mindless entertainment and things. I only ever seen the first season, I believe it was, on here, so I just picked up this one for the hell of it. I got, you know, these 2, Homeland and Survivor, for $3.50 together. And then I went on over to Best Buy. I looked in the bargain bin. I picked up one thing over there, and that was $9.99 in Practical Jokers season 2 here on DVD. What are you talking about, Ethan? All right. But all I got was Impractical Jokers over here, the complete second season here on DVD for the hell of it. And then I went on over to Target and saw something there that I didn't see anywhere else today, and that is Independence Day, the 20th Anniversary Edition, 2-disc special edition, whatever you want to call this thing that just came out. I just had to pick it up. It was $12.99. I think I have the other Blu-ray edition that came out of it, but now I'm upgrading to this one. What's wrong with me? But that's all I really picked up today, guys. So let's head on upstairs for my review of The Fifth Wave and the quick unboxing of that big old box that I got in the mail yesterday. Alright everyone, I'm upstairs now for my review of The Fifth Wave here on Blu-ray, and right after I talk about what I thought about this movie, I'm gonna unbox that massive box that's been sitting on my bed all day over here. But I also forgot one thing to mention. This was the VHS I picked up at that thrift store a couple days ago. This Nickelodeon Friends Variety Pack hosted by Ren and Stimpy here. It was only like 69 cents. I don't know what the hell. It was only like a half-hour long VHS tape that probably like features like, you know, Clear Six Friends et al., Doug, you know, Rocko's Modern Life and different things. But you know me and my 90s Nickelodeon stuff. I just picked it up just for nostalgia reasons, and plus the cover looks cool. But let's get on to my review of The Fifth Wave here on Blu-ray. It also got released on DVD and Ultra HD today, 4K. And this is a new film starring Chloe Grace Moretz. In this film, the world is being taken over by aliens. It's an alien invasion movie. Four waves have happened, and the fifth wave is about to happen. And if you guys don't know what the waves are, the waves is like what aliens are doing, like first taking out the power and like, you know, doing different things slowly, you know, like messing with the people that are on Earth. And the fifth wave, you know, like the fourth wave is like the bird flu and things like that are taking out people even more. And Chloe Grace Moretz is in this movie, you know, just trying to survive. And in the beginning of this film, her brother gets taken away to this army base to be trained to fight these alien creatures. And it's pretty much the rest of this movie, her trying to get to, you know, her brother and save her brother before, you know, the apocalypse happens and things like that. I thought this movie was okay. You know what I mean? Like the beginning of the film with the narration by Chloe Grace Moretz and like, you know, how everything was before the wave started. Like I liked all that. You know what I mean? Like I liked the very first half of this movie, but then as it kept going, I kind of just got kind of, you know, taken out of it a little bit. But I do like Chloe Grace Moretz. I think she's a really decent actress. The picture quality on this is absolutely amazing. I wish I had a 4K television at the moment so I can get that on, you know, get this movie on 4K just to see what it looks like and everything. But on this Blu-ray here, you get Blu-ray exclusive deleted scenes, the Fifth Wave Survival Guide, which is like a behind-the-scenes, you know, featurette, and a commentary by the director on this Blu-ray right here. And you know what? For you guys that are watching this, I'm gonna give you guys, whoever gets the HD code first is the one that's gonna get the code for this thing. You see this HD code right here? The first person that gets it gets the HD code for The Fifth Wave. Let's move on over to that big old box because it was sent to me by Sony, the same people that sent me this copy of you know, The Fifth Wave to review and talk to you guys about in this video. So let's go on over there and see what's in this box. Alright guys, I have my camera like on a bookcase right now. It's kind of angled kind of weird, but I'm going to open this box right here and find out what's in here because I know it's related to the Fifth Wave somehow. So I'm going to open this up and see what it is because Sony sent this over for me to talk about for you guys today along with the Blu-ray of the film. Hold on. Oh, cool. Hold on. It's a backpack. Oh, no, this is the same backpack that Chloe Grace Moretz wears in the Fifth Wave movie. It even has the Fifth Wave, you know, tag on it right here. This is pretty cool, man. This is the thing that she wears, you know, when she's like, you know, trying to, you know, save her brother and think she has like all her equipment inside, you know, in her backpack and things. But it feels like there's stuff in here. Let's see what's up in this thing. You got like the Fifth Wave, like water bottle kind of thing. I think you might put water in here, you know, for like a survival kit or something. And you also get a Fifth Wave, like, first aid kit or something. What is this? Is this first aid kit? Yeah, it's like first aid stuff in here, like, you know, cold remedies and, you know, weird stuff like tape and gauze and band-aids and stuff all up in here. That's kind of cool. In case there's like an earthquake or something, I can actually probably really use this. A big black box right here. You open this up. Oh, it's a flashlight. Okay, not doing that again. Yeah, just a, you know, regular old flashlight right here. Think. Okay, there we go. We got a flashlight in here, which is kind of cool. But this is kind of cool, man. It's like a survival kit, backpack, you know, based off the movie, The Fifth Wave right here. And this is exactly the same design, you know, that Chloe Grace Moretz backpack she had in the movie. That is pretty damn cool, man. And if you guys want to get a backpack just like this, if you're a fan of the film, I'll have a link down in the description box where you can pick it up yourself. pick up a backpack of your own. It's from the company called Burton right here. So if you're, like I said, if you're a fan of the Fifth Wave movie and you want to get your backpack of your own, man, definitely check out the link below. But guys, that's all I have to talk to you guys about today for this hoarding up video. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate every single one of you guys that watch, subscribes, and likes these videos. It means a lot to me, man, because I have fun making these videos. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hoarders unite.